Welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago. Great things are coming out of the East Phase 6 La Hocata, to be exact, as the powerful United Football Academy will be participating in the largest youth football tournament called the GOTHIA Youth World Cup, held in Sweden. Here to tell us more about the tournament is Nyron Jones, who's the founder and head coach of the academy, Coach Johansson, and psychologist Teresa Steeple. Thank you all so much for joining us, and good morning.
Having us.
So maybe we can start off with you, Nyron. Tell us a little bit about your team. I mean, you're the founder and so on.
Yes, I want to say thank you to TV6 for having us a second time around, and good morning to Trinidad and Tobago. Powerful United Football Academy was founded in the year of 2015 with a vision to help the children of La Hocata and the neighboring communities and the country at large through the sport of football, because so often we recognize that youths often are not recognizing their talent and the potential they have to take them places, so we are using the academy as a vehicle to establish just that.
How long have you been established?
The academy has been established in the year of 2015.
2015, so that will be 5 and 3, 8 years now.
Yes.
How has the response been? How have you seen your growth?
Yes, it has been wonderful. At start, it was a bit of process to get the trust from the community, because it would have had programs before as such, but it would have waited away with time and maybe lack of focus. So the community was just waiting to show our worth, to buy in 100%. And now I can say, from the numbers growing as players and the support from the parents and the business community within La Hocata has been fantastic.
Tell us about your team members that you brought with you here today.
Yes, to my left, Teresa Steeple, academy psychologist, and to my right, Johansson, academy coach. Yes, you recognize all of us are young, and that is something that we strive for in the academy, which is for the youth to mentor the youth. So they will be able to relate with us better. We will be able to relate with them better, because we are not too far away from their age range. And having Teresa on board with us, it helps curb some of the challenges that the youth are facing, because we understand majority of the challenges the youth are facing in the nation are not so much physical, but a lot mental, because of the trauma that they may have been a part of as a youth growing up.
So, Teresa, I was just about to ask just that. What have you seen, and what is the relevance? Is it sports psychology or is psychology as a whole?
Psychology as a whole. Mm-hmm. So.
And what is the relevance of it with the team and the members and so on? What are you seeing?
Okay, so the relevance of it is to break down those mental barriers and mental blocks that the players will have. So it will help increase their focus, their concentration, their confidence, their motivation in the sports, because each individual is different, and they will face different challenges daily. So we want to combat that and break down those barriers that they have.
Have you noticed any commonalities, any types of barriers and so on?
Yes, so there are common barriers that the players have. For example, low confidence, their motivation, also anxiety before games and those things.
And that would be, you'd see that mostly male players. I'm seeing some female here, but mostly male.
Yeah, mostly male players.
Yeah. So is it that you think that boys are more predisposed to these types of challenges?
I would not say that. I would say it exists between both, but I think it just comes naturally before a competition or even in practices, just the anxiety to do good and the fear of failure.
And the baggage that they would carry, from not football, it would be from life.
Right, so it would be from general life. Yeah. Remember that they are still going to school, so, they have challenges at school. They would also have issues at home. So that is also issues that they will be bringing to the football environment.
What are some of the success stories, you don't have to call in names, but some of the challenges that you've helped players to overcome?
So some of the challenges that players...
Give me one in particular, which one stands out to you, yeah.
So a player may have lost, a close family member, but they are still continuously coming to training, still trying to do their best. And where the player would have lost that family member is exactly where the training takes place. So to have the ability to visit that place every time you have to come to training is a different kind of mental strength.
I've also noticed with young men in particular, a lot of them are picking up vaping and so on. And, you know, these ills from life filter into sport, school, everything.
Correct. So that is also why, you know, they have to be able to come to the training, be on time, and the importance that I try to enforce in them, the time management, their priorities, to, you know, make sure they have the right mindset, especially when they are playing the game and how this can affect them.
Johan, how long have you been with the club?
I have joined the club since 2019 after the return from Canada at the Monday Soccer Tournament. I was introduced to a coach that is currently part of the team as well, mainly because of how I completed my bachelor's degree in sports studies. It fell directly in line to the type of career I want to pursue, and it was a good opportunity for me to be able to apply the knowledge I have on the field itself.
What do you like about working with youth in particular?
For me, it's to be able to have an impact on them, to help create a positive change in their lives and help that person to become the best individual they can in the future.
So we're off to Sweden, yeah? What is the cost of this trip? I know you did mention that some fundraising had already been done. How much are you trying to raise now?
Yes, our contribution from the academy would have covered some expenses such as the registration for the tournament, such as part of the accommodation, part of the plane tickets. So this is where we are trying to get the other half, engaging corporate Trinidad and Tobago to support the future, because the age group that we are planning to take is those who are going to be able or eligible to participate in our anticipated World Cup qualifiers in 2026.
To be good practice for them.
Definitely, so we'll have that experience to deal with whatever coach at that point in time they're coming in at a high level. So what we're really after is the assistance in terms of the accommodation and the plane tickets, etc. You know, so the boys and girls can really bring their dreams closer to reality.
So it's 3 teams in all you're taking?
Yes, 3 teams, the under 11, under 13 and under 16.
You willing to say what is the overall cost you're looking at and how people can assist you in attaining your school?
In terms of the membership?
The cost of the entire project, and how can people contact you guys to make donations and so on? Okay,
so Trinidad and Tobago can reach out to us via our telephone, which is 374-4518 or 686-7513. And in terms of our contribution, they can make contribution throughout Trinidad and Tobago First Citizens at 284-1686. Right? No, sorry, that's 1986. My bad. And in terms of the enrollment of the academy, the fees are $150 monthly. And that's comprise the membership, and then you have the fees for the training kits, which is $250. And in regards to the academy travel to Sweden, we are in the ballpark of $500,000, which will cover the entire academy.
Travel, accommodation, transfer to matches, everything.
Yes, correct, because our objective with this project is to expose the opportunity to as many children as possible. We are not going to select and say this group or that group, but every child who has been a part of the process who would have get this opportunity need to now go and be a part of it, because what life has taught us, you know, you may be a slow learner, but so happen in the future you're the Prime Minister. So we can't look at anybody slightly or neglect any opportunity because of your development where you are at the moment.
What about some success stories coming out of the academy?
Yes, been wonderful in terms of from being invited to numerous tournaments, being invited to numerous showcases all over Europe. But we need to move at a slow process to make sure sustainability is existent. And on a player basis, the recently concluded screening process for the elite program of Trinidad and Tobago, a lot of the boys will have been selected. And also with the recently concluded SSFL school football, A lot of them would have been starters on the team, and the coaches would have spoke highly about them coming out of the community and where they would have started. And in the earlier part of the program back in 2018 there, we had a couple of the boys who would have moved on based on the age range, would have participated with the under-17 national team, the under-20 national team.
So sport does in fact change lives, and I believe that this trip will be life-changing for these children.
100%. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Taking them to another country, seeing how sport is played, how seriously they take it, where sport can take you. Yeah?
Yes, and if you allow me to just add some more in terms of what this tournament gives. This tournament is a Youth World Cup. And what the GOTHIA Cup presents to you is exactly a Youth World Cup, where you participate against teams from 80 nations, right? The full group format. So the only way youth will get that experience is if you have the talent and ability to represent your country, right? And the last time we would have participated in a World Cup was 2006. So now you're looking at generations who would have moved on, and a lot of persons would have missed the opportunity. Yes. So what we are doing holistically, because we have children coming to the academy from Tobago as well. So the entire country is included. So we always operate with the mindset to improve country.
So we do have to close off here, but before we go, God is global. I'm seeing that on your T-shirts. Tell us about it. I mean,
yes, definitely. We put God in front of everything we do. Just coming here this morning would have been an opportunity from God, being invited 2 times around from the GOTHIA Cup, and the first team from the Caribbean and Trinidad and Tobago in the existence in 1975. Definitely God is working for us. So we always put God first.
Is it Powerful United Football Academy? I mean, I saw PUFA. Is it PUFA?
Yes, PUFA for sure.
Okay, I don't want to mispronounce it, so we know now. So PUFA, Powerful United Football Academy. Guys, you know, they're doing some fundraising. They're going to take 3 teams to the GOTHIA Cup this summer. And, you know, you can be a part of it. We're doing some fundraising. The number to call, one of the numbers, 374-4518. So you can call that number to get some information and see if you could assist in any little way you can. This will be a life-changing experience for a lot of the youth of our nation. So to the PUFA team, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
All the best to you guys. Well, it's time for a quick break. We'll be right back.